Hello. Welcome to another episode of Real Women Atlanta Live. I am so excited. I am joined, of course, by my co-host, Miss Deidre Gary. Deidre, say hello.
Woo, did you hear all the cheers? Wow, wow, she's here. Hey, I'm here, guys, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. This is Labor Day's weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. What you got?
What you gonna do?
Well, a pastor friend of mine, his wife is having her birthday party today.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about, dropping.
Is it a quarantine birthday party that everyone's doing?
It's not that many people that are. Yeah, not that many people. So it'll be good. I think it's less than 10.
Okay. That's cool.
Less than 10. So it's going to be good. And this, let me tell you guys, you all will get an opportunity to experience this barbecue one day very soon, because this pastor's off the chain. He does a seafood barbecue. Oh, you've never had anything like this. He does snow crab legs on the grill. Yeah. Yes. And he does shrimp and salmon. Oh my God. Oh, lobster tails. Oh,
all on the grill.
All on the grill. Yes. So I know that it is a business. He's gonna do a food truck, and it's gonna be coming soon. So you guys will get an opportunity to enjoy what I enjoy. So, but I'm excited because last year this time we had an amazing weekend of celebration called Black Women United.
Yes.
And man, it was just an awesome time. We started out at the state capitol that Friday morning, where we had an incredible panel of just amazing women from different industries, different backgrounds, and they shared with all of the attendees their experiences, not just in business, but in life. And we had an opportunity to talk about the state of Black women today, which was amazing. And then we did, of course, lunch afterwards at the state capitol. Wasn't that great?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. Talking about the state of Black women in the state capitol. It was awesome. Like, you're talking about
capital. It was capital.
Yeah. It was amazing and so regal,
Yes. It was official.
Yes.
It was official. We were there. It was official. And we were even given a proclamation by Mayor Deborah. I can't think of her last name right now, but she was recently the mayor of the city of Lithonia. So she gave us a proclamation. We had State Representative Tanya Anderson. She was on our panel. And so it was an incredible time. And then, of course, later that evening, we met down at Bio, the beauty bar downtown, and we did a celebration down there that evening. And that was great. We had someone that she had a pop-up for fashion.
Yes.
Clothes.
Beautiful clothes. We were getting in a lot of trouble that night. Me, Kathy, and Cheryl. Okay. Was like, are you going back? No, are you going back? And she had Awesome piece.
Shalina. Yeah,
Yeah.
she had some amazing pieces. And wine tasting.
Oh, yes.
We had the young lady who has her own wine company.
Yes.
She was there.
Giselle Wine.
What was it?
Giselle Wine.
Oh, Giselle Wine.
Oh, that was awesome. Black-owned winery.
Yes.
Her and her husband holding it strong. And and the wine was amazing.
It was. Yeah. They had some really good selections, and everybody enjoyed it. And I think I bought a couple of bottles and gave them away, and some others bought.
I drank all mine. I didn't give nothing away. They all came here. It was full. You see that? Full bottle.
Now
all came in the house.
Yeah. So yeah. And I think we had someone, former pastor's wife, who had written a book about her journey as a first lady, and she did some reading from her book. And my God, there was some other things. Wasn't there like a photo booth?
It was a lot. I mean, like everyone had a chance to put in a piece, and it was a lot.
Yeah.
And the backstory behind that, can we talk about that? Let me tell you, everybody sees the hoopla. They're like, oh my God, this was just so amazing. And everything in the background, you're like, oh, okay. But when I say God had us all the way through and helped and pushed everything and executed everything for us,
yeah,
it was rough, but honey, we got that thing going.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the favor of God was definitely with us. From using the state capitol, from the partnership with Bio,
the vendors for the food.
For the food, because we had more food that evening.
Yes.
I mean, so yeah, it was quite incredible. And Bio is just a beautiful place. Events. Oh, beautiful! Those sisters there, Robin and her partner, just amazing women. And
Robin was on the panel as well.
Robin was on our panel. Wow, I forgot about her. I didn't write her down. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday. That Saturday, we were at the Black Women's Expo, where not only did we have a booth, but we had another panel of great women talking about Black women in business. And that was amazing as well.
Dynamic.
Yeah. So that was, and I was looking forward to us doing it again this year, but of course, with the pandemic, it just canceled out a lot of what we wanted to do. But we're still going to celebrate.
Yes, we are, because we deserve to be celebrated, honey. Oh, speaking of such, you guys see my great shirt. Black girls are lit.
Now, I didn't know you were going to wear a t-shirt, but mine says phenomenal
woman.
Phenomenal woman.
Yes, you are, girl. Look at that. We didn't even plan this. You see how we're in sync? I love it.
Oh my God. So Deidre, let me tell you, since we came together and decided to do Real Women Atlanta Live, we have had some amazing guests on our show. And I thought it would be great for us to acknowledge the women that we've had on the show, to let our listeners know, just kind of recap about some of the women that we've had on the show. We had Wendy McGee.
Yes, my cousin.
Your cousin. And she's with Wendy McGee and Associates.
And just started a platform called Wendy on Wealth.
Wendy on Wealth. Absolutely. So she shared with us some financial advice, and I mean, just an amazing woman with a wealth of knowledge when it comes to building wealth, credit, investments. I mean, you name it. When it comes to wealth building, she
Yes,
is absolutely phenomenal.
she is. I'm actually in her Wendy on Wealth class session now. And it's, I mean, eye opening. We meet every Tuesday. The class is only $225 for 3 months.
Wow.
Um, yeah, so you get there, and when I tell you, oh my God, already my life has changed. We're on a 40-day fast now. From not spending things and getting things that we shouldn't be getting, just what you need, okay, honey, and that, when I want to swipe my finger across and be like, bye, no, just put that in the cart for 30 more days. But
Right.
yeah, it's been great, and she is a wonderful teacher. She's very detailed, and she is the example that you could see that it's working and it's happening for her, versus her saying, yeah, well, this and this, and then her business is all busted.
Right.
No, she is definitely an example of what she speaks
Wow. Wow.
of.
I hate that I missed the class, but I'm definitely going to join one of her other classes. But yeah, she is a walking testimony.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't just speak it; she lives it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, when you just said you guys are on a 40-day fast, immediately I thought about Starbucks. Like, girl, how you doing at Starbucks?
I know. It's like, oh Lord, but yeah.
And what's the other one? With the ice cream, not Brewster's, but there's the other one that you like to go to with.
Oh my, really? You're just gonna call me out like that and tell the world about what I like to get? Stop it, Charlie. Well, yeah, and I haven't even been there now. I want to go today because you brought it up. But that's my custard, chocolate custard. Oh, it's so Freddy's. It's so good.
Freddy's,
Oh,
absolutely. Because you will drive out of the way to go to
I
Freddy's.
will. I will. Okay, and it's the holiday weekend. Chuck, might be cheating on the fast.
Oh God.
But
So
I need it. It's stuff that you need. I need that.
uh,
I,
uh no,
I
that's
need it.
I think that's a want. I think that's
No,
a
no.
want. That's a,
Well, we'll see.
but it's interesting because I years ago I met this young lady, and she was a millionaire, black sister, sister, and she said that the way that she maintains her wealth is by asking herself, is this a want or a need? Even when she goes
Mm,
into the grocery store, she said, she'll look at something and immediately she'll ask herself, is it a want or is it a need? And if it's
mm,
something that she
mm.
wants, she'll just leave it. She won't buy it, and that's how she maintains her wealth, which is really smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Discipline.
a
That
big
takes, that takes discipline.
one.
Yeah. Discipline. So hopefully, we will be able to get Wendy on next week.
Oh, that's great.
Her on our panel as well. We had Kathy London on our
Yes. Oh, yes.
Smart Women on Fire.
Yes.
Kathy, I like to say Kathy London from London,
Yes.
because she has an incredible accent, and all about motivating women, all about making the best of your time, and not getting all stressed out and all of that. I mean, she is amazing. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, amazing when it comes to that. Helping women to make the most out of their time.
And has an incredible story as well. As you guys see and view the women that we interview and we speak with or in our circle, they have an amazing story that they just took and just purpose just oozed out of it. and then here they are today, like the finale, the final piece of it. And you're like, wow. But you go back and you listen to all these things, like with her and her being in corporate America and navigating from that to here. It was just, and now she's like a powerhouse. Okay. Speaking to women all over the world. So.
Yes. Yes. So, Kathy, thank you for being on our show. Miss Wanda D. Hollis.
Oh,
Wanda D. Hollis on our show. Miss I Am Enough.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't give us chills again, okay? That's another thing, okay? When I tell you our shows have been boom, 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 pop, 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 knocking us all out, okay? And she came through here up in our space. This is our space, Charmaine. Up in our space talking about I am enough. Girl, woo-hoo! It was, she did that. She did that. I am enough. Okay, one more time for the sisters in the back. I am enough.
I'm telling you. Yeah, Wanda has an incredible talk show herself. She does. I think she does blogs and podcasts, and she's also an author of several books, I believe. And man, was she incredible on our show. And she was on our panel as well. So we'll be asking her to join us next week as well. And then we had your auntie, my mentor, Dr. Lois Keith, with the National Council of Negro Women. Oh my God.
I'll let you talk because I'll just take over the show with her. I love her with everything in me. When I tell you, like, I bow down and hail to the queen, honey, her presence alone. Just forget. Let's not even talk about what she's done. Just walk in the room and she's sitting there, okay? Forget about it. Forget about it.
Yeah.
And that, you know how loud I am. I just get real quiet. I'm sitting there like, yes, I put my finger up. Yes. Hi, auntie. Hey, auntie. Yes. Yeah. Of course, absolutely. And I get out and I'm like, ah! When I leave, she's like, you can do it, darling. My auntie.
She's a lady.
Oh, yeah.
She's full of grace and elegance.
Yeah.
And she wears her pearls.
Oh, all the time, honey.
She is, oh man. She makes you just by her presence, she makes you go up.
Yes.
You just cannot be around her and be slouched or be you conform. You just immediately just conform.
Yeah.
I love her. I she's been at of course she was on a panel last year, and then she came and she did one of our luncheons, and I think that's how we initially met her. And I had an opportunity to attend the Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative service with her. And everybody knew who she was. I mean, I was just so amazed, but she is a phenomenal woman. She's with the National Council.
Vice President.
The Vice President. Yeah. Yes, with the National Council of Negro Women. And so we'll be asking her as well to join us. And so so instead of us having a 1 hour show next week, it will be a 2 hour show, because there's just absolutely no way we can have these incredible women on for 1 hour. There's just not enough time. We had Miss Lois Mahdi from Lois Lane Consulting Firm. What a an amazing young sister. Oh my God.
Ooh, and that show, oh, just take me away.
Oh,
Okay,
she
roll through the concrete. Come on.
listen. She gave us a sneak preview of her new book,
Yes,
and she was talking about the four seasons and how oh
yes, honey. All
how
you have to do is look out the window, okay? See how this grass and these trees apply to your life and the season and the place that you're in your life. You be looking for answers, Googling, trying to figure out something, and it's right there in the grass, in the trees, and the birds, okay?
and
Go
the
get that show.
and
Pick that show back up on our page.
change of the color of the leaves, the way they change, and the significance of the, oh my God. I mean, blew us away. Blew
Blew
us
away.
away.
Blew us away.
Yes, but
And
she
she has her own consulting firm.
has her own consulting firm for, those that are in business, for those who desire to get in business, and just amazing,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So we look forward to asking Lois Mahdi as well. We had Cassandra Green.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's a real cousin.
That's a real cousin. Uh, but she always has been just a powerhouse. She is vigilant when it comes to helping people, especially those the underdogs.
Mhm.
People that are homeless, women that are in shelters, those that are in need of food or clothes or whatever. She has always been one to stand in the gap for those people. And we
And
need,
she exemplifies what service is all about.
absolutely.
We get so caught up in trying to gain, this particular riches or wealth for ourselves and our families that we forget what we are supposed to do, which is to serve, and that God will provide the rest. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all of these things will be added unto you.
Yeah.
And we forget about the service. And she is a constant reminder in her daily walk
Yes.
of service,
Yeah.
serve,
Yeah.
serve, being a servant.
Yes, yes. So that was Miss Cassandra Green with Wow Ministries, WOWW Ministries. And so I mean, she was amazing. And then we had this young sister, Kai Odin.
Yes, millennial, little millennial. What you doing today, you old millennial? What you doing, girl?
Um, incredible, incredible. I am one of her biggest cheerleaders now. And I saw what she did in this recent um, campaign, election out here in Rockdale County. And there was a runoff with her candidate. And I mean, when I tell you, just this chick worked tirelessly to make sure that her candidate won the runoff. Um, she hustled. She said they can't she said they cannot out hustle me. That's what
Yes,
she said. They
that's
cannot
what I'm
out
talking about.
hustle me. And she did the darn thing. Her candidate got 65, I believe it was 65% of the vote.
Woo!
Yeah, of the votes. She got 65%. So that chick knew what she was doing.
Yes.
And just to see her work out a strategy for everything, where the signs would be and how many people were needed and the whole works. I mean, and to be a millennial and to be able to do this, she's an
Yeah, we need millennials, okay, to help us navigate and do what we need to do. So we talked about that as well, and the importance of having a millennial in your pocket And honey, I keeps one near me. Okay, I'm like, what about? Did you know about? Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, they're amazing. They're hot in these streets.
Yes, yes. So Kai Odin was definitely incredible, and we look forward to having her possibly. And then we had, of course, her candidate, Miss Janice Morris and Akita Palmer, who were candidates that were in the runoff election. Janice Morris was running for Rockdale County Clerk of Courts. And Akita Palmer was running for Board of Education, I think. Board of Education. And they both pulled it off, and they won by big numbers. So the voters in Rockdale County, they came out and they spoke very loudly about who they wanted. And we congratulate Janice Morris and Akita Palmer again. And thank
Black women rock. What?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you guys for coming on our show. We started our show with Judge Phinia 10. She came in, and she is the chief magistrate judge for Rockdale County, and so she was our first guest on our show.
Yes, an awesome show too. And when I say, listen, we started out and we were talking, we had our questions, and it was just going. Then, honey, at the end, she went. We were like, "What? You talking about went in?" Woo! She let the people know, and she came out on the top. Okay, and she won again. It was a. But at that, let me tell you, y'all better pull that show up. Okay. At the end, just go through the motion, listen to the whole thing. We want you to listen to the whole thing, but I'm telling you, you got a treat. I'm going to tell you, at the end, she went and flew us all the way. I don't think you even saw us anymore because she just went poof, and we went to the left and the right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
she's awesome.
She is. The show went over an hour, and we were trying to interject, and she was just
We were like, oh no, Raheem's gonna get us. This is our first show.
The judge was here, and hey, we took her gavel. We were trying to okay, judge, over. But no, it was incredible.
It was awesome.
Yes, having her as our first guest, and then she was running for re-election at that time, and pulled it out by record numbers. She got over 70% of the vote. So, so it was amazing having her. And listen, and we had, oh my God, this sister had us in tears.
Oh, okay. Listen,
I could not contain myself. I was laughing, crying, holding my stomach. She is none other than Ms. Wall Street.
I just now, even just thinking about it, okay, I'm about to start crying again. Because that woman, you're like, where did you get that from? Where do these things come from? And they just go from here and just hit the screen out. And we were in tears, crying, laughing. Do you hear me?
Oh my
crying, God. Laughing.
Oh my God.
In pain. My stomach was hurt. It was like that. I love that woman. You hear me? I love her. I just love her.
We need 2 hours just for her, okay?
Alone.
So she can do her stand-up. But but you know what's incredible about her is she's got real life testimonies. You know, I mean, and she shared some of it with us, being a single mom,
Teenage mom.
teenage mom. And oh my God, you know, and to have
I just thought of when her mom was like, she was like, that wasn't my baby, that was their baby. Oh no. No, y'all, it wasn't my baby. She just went on and on. Okay, sorry. Every time you read, I think about whatever the joke was, because it's a joke right behind it.
She is just incredible. That was probably I want to say the third time that third or fourth time that we've interacted with her, you know, Real Women. First time was we had her at the celebration of Black women at the Scad Show Theater, and she was one of our entertainment at the show. And I'd never seen her act before. And when she came out and she said, you know, her name was Miss Wall Street, and she calls herself Miss Wall Street because she's got plenty of assets or a lot of like that. And when she her butt, I lost it then. I lost it. Oh my God. And I just remember, I mean, you were there.
Yes.
And people were dressed up, you know, in their you know, nice suits and elegant dresses and stuff. And I turned around and looked, and there were people. There was this one gentleman who was on the floor. I mean, he was on the floor of the venue, just laughing. He could not control himself. Oh my God, incredible! Just an amazing sister, and she's an entrepreneur. I mean, this chick knows how to go get the dollars. Okay.
Ooh, yes, she does. Has lots of properties, real estate, very knowledgeable in those areas, and even has classes you can take and learn from the things that she does. So, I mean, all around, just amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll be reaching out to Miss Wall Street and seeing if she's available to join us on next week. Our station manager has given us the thumbs up, the okay for us to do a 2-hour show. We just love him.
Thank you.
Listen, guys, I mean, y'all just don't know. All we do is just come into the backstage, and he handles everything for us, and he makes sure that we sound great, that our lighting is good, all of that. And I mean, so we absolutely love and adore him for helping us with this. There's no way we could do this show the way that we do without him.
Absolutely.
So we love you, Raheem.
We love our brother from another mother. Like, hurry up, get off here.
Oh my God. I mean, I hope I have not left anybody out. But
Cheryl.
About to say.
Oh, wait a minute now. Speaking of crying. Now we cried on a different level with that. Okay, like I thought that's what you were describing at first till you start smiling. I said, okay, then we're talking about, you know, but okay.
Yeah, our very last show that our last guest that we had was Miss Cheryl Miles Board, who is she's the chair for the Democratic Party in Conyers in Rockdale, and among other things that she does, she works with nonprofits as well. She has the nonprofit consortium, and so she helped people who want to, start nonprofits, um, or those that are already in nonprofits. However, um, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, to hear her journey, hear her tell her story of the many losses that she has had in her life. Um, I believe not just one, not just two, um, but she had three children um, to pass away at different times from different things. And then her being uh, the only child, and to lose her mother, to lose her father, both to leukemia, to cancer, and then for her to be diagnosed with it herself. And um, it was just, it was just, I guess my word is incredible, because, but in a different way, because my question was, I mean, how do you go through all of that? How do you endure all of that and come out sane, come out being able to do the things that she is doing today?
And not looking like what you've been through.
Right.
Like, you look at Cheryl and you're like, oh, she's so full of life. She's smiling. She this, that, and oh, she's bad too, honey. And she be wearing these clothes and these shoes, and then guess what? All of these things, and you're like, what? Like, life happened to you like that? And you're able to stand here and still say, to God be the glory, and tell me about it? Oh, it was. She helped a lot of people on this show. When I say a lot, she helped a lot.
Yeah. I mean, and then, she started off telling us about the accident, she was in with her oldest daughter. And even from that, the loss of that daughter, but being in a coma for as long as she was, with darn near every bone in her body broken, and having doctors to say that she'll never walk, she won't talk. I mean, all of those things, and then to come out of the coma and then find out that your child is gone. I mean, that in itself just ooh, ooh, ooh,
Oh,
ooh, ooh.
I'm telling you, it was amazing. It was breathtaking, and it just reminds you there is another side, and people have their own struggle, their own things that they go through, which may not be as horrendous, but feels that way to them. And they're in it, and you're thinking like, God forgot about you. Why am I here? But then you see the other side, and you hear someone speak on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's wow.
It's
wow.
It's motivating.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at your own life, it tells you that there's always somebody else that has much more going on than you do.
Yes.
That your stuff, just it's so minute to what somebody else is going. So it really puts things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? It really does.
It does. It does. It was amazing. It made me think of this worship song that we go into, and the words are, as long as I am breathing, I will always worship him. As long as I will not be silent. I will always worship him.
Yeah.
It just rang, out when she was speaking. It was just amazing and moving. Our shows, let me tell you, honey, we have had some interruptions, okay? We're coming in talking about one thing, and then guess what? It ends with something that is life-changing and meant to come in and just do something phenomenal for the person that's listening. So it's all the shows have been just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So we're excited about moving forward, and we're always looking for new guests
Mm-hmm.
on this show. That's what we're about: real women, Atlanta, real stories. Real women, real stories, and now we are relaunching our website. And so we've got we're partnering with with some of our guests. Wanda D. Hollis is
Mm-hmm.
now to be a contributing writer on
Mm-hmm.
the show, along with Wendy McGee,
Mm-hmm.
and Dr. Lois Keith and Lois Lane, and they're all going to be partners of ours and contributing writers
Mm-hmm.
for the magazine itself. And so we're excited. So we're excited about some of the new things that we have coming up. Hopefully, we'll be able to launch the new website within the next week or two, and so that'll be amazing. And then
Yeah.
we've got this incredible sister. Her name is Rochelle Cooper. She is a chef.
Ooh.
Oh, honey, listen. Her company is called Rochelle Creative Dishes.
Uh-huh.
Go on her social media page, Rochelle Creative Dishes.
Mm. Is there a virtual way we can eat her food? Can we taste it through the screen? Like, I don't want to be looking at it. I don't like window shopping.
Look here, look. But she has offered to prepare a meal for us.
Yeah. I was waiting on that.
I know. But just a very humble sister, and I can't remember how long ago I met her, but we've been staying in touch, and then recently we spoke again, and now she's also going to be one of our partners for the magazine, and so she'll be writing our food section for us.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're excited about that, and there's a show that we talked about doing, Deidre. We were talking about possibly doing a business check-in or girl check-in with you being the host.
I'm the host. Oh, yeah. I thought I was the co-host. You hear this, people? I don't know. You got to be careful you co-sign in public like this. I love it. I'm excited. I do want to be the host of this. I'm all for the girl talk. Check in. I'll be like, hey, girls, roll call? What's going
on? So that's to come. We'll get together. We'll work on that. I think we need to stay engaged as women.
Yeah.
Stay engaged. Let's check in with each other and see how we can use our resources to help each other. And I think because that's what's missing. So many times we're out trying to work things ourselves. But what would happen if we got 50, 100 women together on one virtual call, and what someone else needs somebody else on the call has. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing to do.
And
So
see, like you said, check in and see what the sisters are up to these days, because it's a pandemic going on, but honey, people are doing their thing. They're working silently and things are popping out. So when this pandemic is over, everyone's plane is going to be taken off.
yeah.
And it's going to be great to hear.
Yes, yes. So we've got that in the works as well. And we want women to we want our listeners um to email us, call us, let us know about some of the ideas that you have, because we don't want anybody out here trying to do things on their own when we've got a wealth of resources that may be able to help you with what you've been purposed to do in your life. And so it's just we're real women. We're real women Atlanta.
And we're still taking, once again, taking phenomenal women. We're looking for women with great stories and how to triumph from those particular stories in your life. So please, please reach out to us. Call in to discuss whichever one, but we would love to interview you. We know there are so many of us out there. How can we reach all of you? I don't know, but we'll definitely try. And just, let us know. We'll be looking for you as you're looking for us, and we can come together and, create this Black girl magic we do.
Black girl magic. I like that. Yeah. Magic. Um, so yeah, we've got I'm working with some other people too, some other products that will come and be a benefit to not just real women and but to a lot of women. And that's what this is all about, pooling our resources together so that it would be a benefit to all that are involved. So I'm excited.
Yes.
I,
Big things popping.
I'm trying to make sure that we didn't miss anything or leave anything out. But like we said, this is next week is going to be the first anniversary for Black Women United.
Yes.
And so our goal is to have some of those amazing women that were on the panel on the show next week. It'll be a 2-hour show, so we'll come on at 1, end at 3, and we want all of you to tune in, have your questions, get as much information as you can, because that's what they were able to do at the celebration last year. A number of the women who attended were able to ask questions of those women and get answers to help them in their businesses and stuff, and even connected through email, phone calls and all of that with some of the panelists that we had. So this is going to be.
We have a couple of giveaways. I just popped that in there.
You said we do. You said we do.
We'll have a couple of giveaways. Okay. I just popped that in there on my own.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. So listeners, you better stay tuned because you'll miss out. Okay? Because the real women, we do it. All right? So come on in, call in, enjoy the show. And guess what? Y'all ain't going nowhere. So pull that dress, that suit out of the closet and get dressed. Okay? In the middle of the day. And set your scene up in the back, get you some cheese and crackers, whatever you got, little drink, whatever, water, juice, drink, whatever, live your life. But get dressed, okay? Because this thing is going to be hot in the street. Tell somebody to watch it next week, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll be promoting it throughout the week.
Yes, we will.
We'll be promoting it. We'll have flyers out. Deidre's going to be doing some videos.
Oh, See how we just plug in stuff. I'll be doing some videos. Good thing I just got my hair braided too. Thank you. They hurt, girl. Ooh, I had to put them to the pushing through the pain. Pain, beauty is pain, y'all.
Oh my God. But yeah, so tune in next week, guys. It's gonna be incredible. And maybe I'm gonna ask if we could, where our information is across the bottom of the screen, maybe we can have some businesses going across the screen too.
You? Raheem, I can't. Oh, we're about to get a chat in 2 seconds. He's gonna say,
Y'all gonna make us get in trouble with our station manager. But anyway, so next week is gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be amazing. And so we're looking forward to it. So we know that we are a little early signing off, but it is Labor Day weekend.
Well, kind of sort. We're actually an hour, right on time.
Well, yeah, we're right on time. Yeah. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for supporting us, supporting this show, Real Women Atlanta Live. We couldn't do it without you guys, and there are a lot more shows to come. So we ask that you continue to support us, continue to invite others to come on the show, tell them about the show. Because it's going to I've heard someone say it's going to get gooder and gooder.
Come on, gooder.
Oh my God. It's gonna and thanks for supporting DKM Media Group and Associates.
Yes. Thank you guys. And people have followed DKM Radio and also as well. Just make sure you do. Come on in, follow the station. He has some amazing, phenomenal shows. I know ours is hot, but then he has a lot of great, awesome shows. I watch, I tune in, and you can get alerts to where every time he's going live, you can see it, and boom, you can see all the great. So DKM Radio, let's stand up one time for DKM Radio. Raheem, do you have some clapping hands? Where are they, Raheem? Well, I'll be the clapping hands, okay? But come on, okay?
And for the men, they have incredible shows where the men are together, and they're talking about real stuff, real life stuff, man.
And also too, just to clarify, it's now DKM Media now, not just radio, because guess what, honey? We got TV attached to our name. Ow! That's a free commercial for you, Raheem. Okay? Ow! How about that?
Listen, and after this pandemic, we'll be able to get into the studio ourselves, and so all of our shows will be broadcast from the studio, and our guests will be able to come into the studio, and so I'm excited. I can't wait for that. It'll be incredible. Yeah. So guys, thank you again for tuning in and for supporting us at Real Women Atlanta Live. And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Wear your Sunday best.
Wear your Sunday best.
I'll be watching and I'll be judging.
Same place, same time. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.
Bye.